Jesus Christ our Lord commanded us that we must treat others the way we want to be treated. In fact, this is the golden rule. This is a rule that we all learned when we were children. But I'm going to tell you that if we apply this without qualification, we're going to make a lot of mistakes. Let me give you an example. Suppose that there is a person who grew up in the ghetto, grew up in a rough neighborhood. They didn't have a father, didn't have a mother. The streets raised them. And they encounter the person who grew up in a two-parent household, wonderful parents, wonderful neighborhood, wonderful family, wonderful environment. Could that person treat the person who came from the ghetto the same way he'd like to be treated? No, because if that person were to, for example, be very kind and give money and resources to that person, the ghetto person might use them and see their kindness for weakness. And then that person, the straight-laced person, will be in trouble. We have to be careful how we understand that commandment. You can't treat others the way you like to be treated if they're totally different from you. They come from a totally different background. They see the world very different from you. You can't do it. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. So this commandment gives us an additional requirement that in order for us to treat others the way we like to be treated, we have to prepare them and train them to be the person that can accept the kind treatment we give them as though we'd like to be treated, and they won't put it to waste. Because if you treat others the way you like to be treated to someone who doesn't value it, you are casting your pearls before swine, and you shouldn't do that. And so when we understand this commandment, treat others the way we like to be treated, you must understand that if you encounter a person who is very different from you, it is your job, it is your duty to help that person see who they are in God's eyes, see their God-given talents, their nature, so then they can receive your kind blessings in their life, that you are treating them the way you like to be treated, and it won't go to waste. And if we understand that, we get very far.